What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hype me up, all that good stuff. Let's get into the show.
Attention to this. The Senate Homeland Security Committee now gavelled the order holding a hearing on the nomination of Senator Markwayne Mullin as the next DHS Secretary. He would replace Kristi Noem after that embattled tenure of 14 months. He's expected to face questions on criminal illegal aliens, sanctuary policies in Democrat-led sanctuary states, including Virginia. In Virginia, they're seeing a surge in child sex crime cases involving illegal immigrants. And Griff Jenkins reports on that. Griff, what have you found out? Hello.
Well, good morning, Bill. And Senator Mullin's definitely going to probably be addressing the arrest of illegal aliens wanted for sex crimes in sanctuary jurisdictions, particularly in places like Northern Virginia, where it is on the rise. Let's start in Fairfax County. This 19-year-old illegal alien from El Salvador, Israel Flores Ortiz, now charged with 9 counts of assault and battery for allegedly groping girls at a local high school. Now, he entered the U.S. in 2024 under the Biden administration and was released. Fairfax County Schools says this in a statement: "We prioritize student and staff safety, and we fully investigate any time someone shares that an incident has occurred at the school or that they do not feel safe at school. The safety of all Fairfax County Public School students and staff remains a top priority." Now, this comes as DHS lodges a detainer for this Mexican national, Angel David Rubio Marin, 20 years old, charged with soliciting sexual content from at least 3 minors under the age of 10 through a popular video game. He has a previous arrest in Prince William County in 2024, charged with 2 counts of public indecency. A DHS spokeswoman saying this case is a perfect example of why we need state and local cooperation with ICE. But Virginia does not always cooperate after Governor Abigail Spanberger signed an executive order bill on her first day in office blocking cooperation with ICE.
State and local law enforcement should not be required to divert their limited resources to enforce federal civil immigration laws. It is a responsibility of federal law enforcement. Virginia state and local law enforcement officers must be able to focus on their core responsibilities, investigating crime and community policing.
And Fox has reached out to Governor Spanberger's office for comment, but has not yet heard back. We shall see if Senator Mullin addresses such cases today. Bill?
Okay, you got it. All right, Griff, thank you. Nice to see you, Griff Jenkins in D.C. Dana's got
Josh
more.
Holmes is a Ruthless podcast co-host. And are you a Virginia resident?
I am a Virginia, yeah,
right.
absolutely.
So I just have I just know that there's you and there's so many people that we know, people that come on our air all the time. You must be fit to be tied that this situation is happening. And where is the state Republican Party to try to push back?
I mean, it's a huge problem, Dana. And I think if you look at the rest of the country, it's a valuable reminder of the choice that they're ultimately going to face in these midterm elections. I mean, Virginia under Governor Youngkin was going in the right direction. Everything was happening in concert with the federal government, the Trump administration, in terms of detaining violent illegal immigrants. Taxes were low. You didn't have a threat of economic catastrophe. And then you get a moderate Democrat, quote unquote, like Abigail Spanberger, who runs, wins, and then governs like Zoran Mamdani in the first 3 months that she's elected. Lo and behold, all these problems arise. And so it is a very, very jarring turn of events for the state of, or the Commonwealth of Virginia. It's one I hope the rest of the country certainly doesn't have to deal with.
But with redistricting, it's only going to go more to the Democratic Party, is it not, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, there's a big vote that's coming up on that, and what Democrats want to do is gerrymander a 6-5 delegation breakdown into a 10-1 to give Democrats an advantage, and you should see the ads that they're running. I mean, it's laughable if it wasn't so dangerous, because it's just outright lies about what they intend to do in the name of quote-unquote fairness. And of course, they've brought former President Obama in to do ads and all kinds of different things. Yeah, Virginia's a real mess right now, guys.
Politically, Josh, what happened with Spanberger? Because what does she really believe? I guess we have to assume that we believe that she believes how she's governing now, not how she campaigned.
Yeah, I mean, I think you only have one gauge to judge a politician, and it's how they govern. Their campaigning, particularly on the Democratic side, is a hall of mirrors. I mean, Abigail Spanberger was this CIA analyst, somebody who was a moderate, who could talk to both sides. In fact, she ran endless ads about her work with Republicans across the aisle. And the first thing that she did was this illegal immigrant non-cooperation, and then just a raft of potential tax increases and left-wing governance. And it is really disheartening to an awful lot of people who bought into that. I would suggest there's no such thing as a moderate Democrat in this environment. They pretty much all are in a Zohran Mamdani category, with the exception of maybe Senator Fetterman.
I kind of regret the fact that I'm from Virginia because of this. I'm like, but I told y'all, the left does not care about illegal predators being here. They don't, because then they want to turn around and say abolish or stop the cooperation with ICE, the people whose job it is to get rid of them. You don't want to help the people whose job it is to get rid of them. Get rid of them. Like, you don't want to help them. But you're seeing a rise in those sexual cases between these illegals and these young Americans. Like, how are you helping Americans by not helping ICE get rid of these kind of people? That makes zero sense. I'm like, that's why I never want to that's why I don't debate no more. That's why I don't debate with leftists no more. Like, it makes me regret being from Virginia. I'm like, and then, like they said, like, soon as she get in office, there's an increase in taxes. I don't feel bad for people in blue states. I don't, because y'all vote Democrats for your governors and mayors, and then they tax you on the dumbest things. Just like these people here in Washington State. I don't feel bad for them out here because they constantly raise taxes on these people out here in Washington State. And these idiots continue to vote Democrat. I'm like, when they vote them in, they tax them. They voted, well, let's just say last year, Bob Ferguson signed in 9 point something, I think 1 or 2 billion in new taxes. And then this year, the Seattle ugly chick, the mayor, the new mayor, she decides that her first order of business, she wants to emulate some city and spend and they spent maybe $1.2 billion on staffed public restrooms. Now, anybody I ever talked to that, even been to Seattle or something, like, she's Seattle mayor, would say affordability. Her first thing to tackle is staffed public restrooms. And they're protesting ICE like every weekend up here. Apparently, there's supposed to be a No Kings protest against Bob Ferguson today, but I missed it because I'm not going to drive that far for that. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I don't feel like driving like an hour to go to that. So, everybody out there, do your thing, but I'm going to miss that one. But I will do it from here. I don't feel bad for people in Democratic states and Democratic cities. I'm like, because you deserve to get taxed. You deserve it. You deserve to get taxed $9 billion in new taxes in Washington State. You deserve it because you vote this person in. You deserve the $9 million in new taxes that you're going to have to pay. You deserve it. You deserve for things to not be affordable here. You deserve it because you vote these people in. So you deserve it. I don't feel bad for New York. I don't feel bad for Washington State. You idiots keep voting in Democrats who tax you and put in new taxes every year. You deserve it. You deserve to have to pay taxes to where you have $0 left over after you pay bills and taxes. You deserve it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. As always, like, subscribe, comment, share, hype me up, all that good stuff, man. If you like the video, comment. If you don't like the video, I don't care. You know what to do. You know what it is. Till next time, y'all, I'm out. I feel like I'm good on my own. Don't need nobody beside me.